Hey guys, how are you all doing? It's FishyFisher coming at you with a brand new episode of Nothing Harder. If you don't know what show's about, basically we're playing Super Smash Bros. Classic mode on the Wii U with every single character in the game. And today we got Palutena coming at you guys. This was suggested by the people down below, or I should say person. And hold on, let me get the name of this person who suggested this character, because Dad Trolla, because he asked very nicely. He said please, and I'll include that as well. So I think I might as well do that, because only one person voted for a character this last week, I should say, and or not even last week. I missed a few weeks. I'm sorry about that, guys. I've been having files. I've been so busy and doing Nothing Harder. It's hard to dedicate time to it because I never know how long it's gonna take me to do one, right? So shout out to this guy, Dat Trolla, for getting Palutena. Olimar was the most suggested character, but remember, guys, Olimar is coming last because he is my main, and that last episode is actually fast approaching. We don't have that many characters left. So, if you want a list on who is left, check out the Nothing Harder playlist. That should have all of them, and, Command F, see if a character's there that you want, and if he's not, then feel free to suggest him. But yes, we have Palutena from the Kid Icarus series, and this is a really interesting map because, I can't remember if I'm vocal about it, but Palutena's not necessarily my favorite character. As you just saw, I just died there. Yet, I do this on my first try. What? So there's not going to be a fail compilation, but yes, I did manage to do this on my very first try. I don't know why. I don't know what was different about this. I just had that right mentality of what was going to happen. Who knows? Judge for yourself based on the gameplay. But yes, I do this on my first try with the Lady Palutena. I was going to go for a disrespect there, but I was like, nah, I should probably just guarantee that kill. Because this was the first match, and I wanted to make sure I didn't have to spend too much time working on this character. And, I spent some of the least amount of time out of any character. So yeah, Palutena, definitely one of the characters that I'm not too sure about, just because I don't really know where she's from. I don't really know the source material. So, when I saw that trailer for her coming, I just wasn't too excited. But I know that a lot of people really like Palutena, and kudos to you guys. Palutena seems cool, and she has a lot of cool movesets, and all her custom moves are completely different. I think that's cool. So she has a lot going for her, and clearly I'm not too shabby with her considering I did on my first try. So yeah, but that's Palutena for you. I don't really know. Her default moveset's not bad. Counter, flex, all the tips and tricks and tools, and all that you really need in a character, and she has it all. So she's not doesn't sound that bad. I don't know the way of me describing it right now. Yet, I just because, unfortunately, just my bias towards characters is that if I know what they're from, or enjoy the game series that they're from, then I'll likely like that character. It's just I think that's everyone's bias really. When Palutena was first released, I think I just wasn't very excited. That was just my opinion. But yes, I think she's definitely a good character. Maybe not definitely a good character, but I think that she has she has the tool. She has what you need. So that is my opinion about Palutena. I don't think she's gonna become one of my mains despite doing it one try. But you try Palutena. You gave me a good run for. You definitely caught my attention. So, we have a few questions to answer for you guys today on this episode, but I wanted to talk to you about a little something that happened right before I started recording. So, apparently someone data mined the update for the game coming out tomorrow and released all the characters. So, I'm now off the internet for the rest of the night. I don't want to be spoiled, and I don't really see why you want to be, concerning we're going to find out 100% for sure tomorrow. And I know this does actually guarantee the 100%, but why, not wait half a day? It's only half a day, guys. Why not wait just half that day and get treated with this awesome trailer which reveals the character, rather than this, a bunch of text on a Word document, which I know that's what it's gonna be, or some excuse me, some scans of the character or something like that, or even like that end thing we got with Ryu and Roy and all that. Why not just wait? Just wait. Seriously, I don't really understand why people are so inclined to figure out. I mean, if you really want to know, I understand. but it's just that much more of a treat because those players are meant to increase hype, and my hype level will go to the max if I like this. So I am not on the internet anymore, even if it's not a real leak. I'm out. I'm not taking the chance. And anyway, this Greninja starts giving me a really hard time. I think he needs a nerf or something. Oh dear. But anyway, yes, I thought that was the end of me, but it was not. Fortunately, Greninja is giving me a hard time, but Palutena does rough through it as I get an up throw. Just went for that easy kill. Didn't want to. I was at 70% on my last life, so I was like, I don't really want to die now. So yeah, that's my opinion on the leaks, guys. Don't spoil me. I'm not gonna read any of the comments in this video either. Like, I really don't want to be spoiled. I think it's just I don't get it. Like, really, like I couldn't, even if you can that mine, like, why not just not release it? Because this is poor Sakurai, Nintendo, and all that stuff. And shout out to the people who, when they figured it out, I follow a few other YouTubers on Twitter. You know, some people warned me, some people said, made tweets saying like, it's real, don't check it out, all that stuff. Shout out to those guys, because they're the real MVPs, and they didn't just straight up say, this is the character coming tomorrow, because that would be quite a shame. So anyways, I'm going to go on to the questions, and if you don't know what my questions, basically every single week I ask you guys to ask me some questions. Normally it can range from anything to be video game related, Smash Bros related, but they don't have to be that. They can be anything involving a math question or relationship advice. And today we have a few questions from some people. I'm only going to answer 3 on the show every single time, so ask away and hope that your question could be selected for next time. So we have 3 questions hand selected prior to when the leak happened. So this first one comes from Swag Level So High. Nice. Wow, that's why it was taken when I tried to make that name. But anyways, Swag Level So High says, if you were to have a pet Pokemon, what would it be? Also, who would win in a fight? All 752 Pokemon or 1 billion lines? Ooh, well, are there even 752 Pokemon? I guess that might include Mega Evolutions. I thought there was less than that. But if I were to have a pet Pokemon, it would have to be like one of those cute little ones. Charmander's pretty cool. I wouldn't really want a Squirtle, because then that'll bring up all those questions about like whether I can drink the water that he makes. I feel like Charmander would be useful, but he would set everything on fire, so maybe not him. That's a good question, Swag Level So. I'm going to answer the other part of the question and come back to that one. So, who would fight all 752 Pokemon or 1 billion lions? Sounds pretty easy. It has to be the Pokemon. I mean, like, you know, lions, they're pretty lazy. Even if it's a fight, they're probably not going to, like, do that great against, you know, fire-breathing dragons who can fly up in the air and just scorch them all with a single move. So, I think the Pokemon got this one. Whoa, zooming in on Palutena, eh? Tingle, what are you doing, man? But there we go. That's who I think would win a fight, all 752 Pokemon versus 1 lion. The Pokemon, of course. And probably for my pet Pokemon, I kind of want something useful. Unfortunately, I don't want one that really needs a lot of food. You know, it'd be nice not to have to feed it as well. Extra responsibility, of course. I don't know. I don't really want a dangerous one. I don't really want that one to, like, if we have an argument, then it will just, you know, kill me. I want to avoid that, you know. But let's, I'll come back to you, Swag Level So High. We will answer this question. Make this a 2-parter. Wow. And you did also have 2 questions. Come on, kind of. So going on to the next question from Donnie Fisto, and he says, for Q&A, only FishyFisher can answer it. What is at the end of a rainbow? Huh. Well, that's a good question. I think a rainbow's a circle. But if you were to find an end of a rainbow, you know, clearly my subscribe button would be there. It's so glorious. You can click it for free. It's awesome. But what is at the end of a rainbow? I'm going to go with a pot of gold. A pot of gold. Let's stick with a pot of gold. Let's go for a classic answer. I don't really have one of those things. But yes, that is what at the end of a rainbow. Trust me, my dad works for Nintendo. I would know. And also, sorry, but someone answered your question. You asked me a riddle, and I encourage people, you can ask me a riddle for sure. I want to be brain teased. I want to, you know, have to think about these questions before I answer. And his question was, Something about, like, it's like, what is this? Lies of feather, but it can only hold for a few seconds, and it's like, your breath? I like that one. I love questions, riddles like that. Send me more. That could be a question. Maybe that could be an extra one if you ask me a riddle. We're going on to the next one, though, and this one's from Usagi X Chan. And I'm pretty much guaranteed to mispronounce that. But Usagi X Chan asked me, or said, Fishy, which Smash game is your favorite? Oh, and a little heart. Hurt you too. If I would say, I think, honestly, this may get a lot of heat from, like, the Melee community and the Brawl community and all that stuff, but it has to be Wii U. I mean, it's definitely the most accessible of the Smash Bros. Games in terms of, you know, like, the pro, if there's a pro Smash player, like, no chance you're gonna win. Whereas, like, there's kind of an even level playing field for everyone else. I don't know, it's hard to explain. But I honestly just like to have more characters. And it's definitely a game that I played much more than the other ones. Maybe not, but I think my favorite is definitely the new one, Smash Bros. For Wii U. I just love this game to death, really. There's so many features, and so many features that just aren't even explored. And there's more features on its way, so definitely Smash Wii U. So, and one more question. This was from Avalos, and it is, what is y equals 2x plus 8 in standard form? I guess, I can't remember what standard form is, and I hope that doesn't offend the math community. I'm hoping I'm not offending anyone in this video. But, as you see, my Palutena just get destroyed by these master hands, not even the forms. You know, x equals, what is it? -4, I think? Yeah, x equals -4. So I think that's standard form. You're welcome. I think that's all that I have. So let's go back to the last one. If I had a pet Pokemon, what would it be? You know, honestly, I think I might get like a Mareep. Because, you know, if I wanted to evolve into Ampharos, that would be pretty hype. I mean, Ampharos is pretty sick and, you know, not very dangerous. In the anime, they help people. It helps people. I definitely think Mareep, because, you know, it's small, it's friendly, it you know, if my phone's dying, I can just shove it somewhere and it's fluff. You know, that'd be pretty sick. I think a Mareep would be pretty cool. You know, it would probably fry all my electronics in my house for, you know, ever, but that's who I would choose, Mareep. So thanks, Swaggle So High, for those questions and making me think. That is all we have for today in the questions, and let's go back to the gameplay with Palutena against these master forms. I am just playing the most cautious game of Smash, or of just nothing harder I've ever played, because, like I said, Palutena is not a character that I really play or associate myself with at all, really. So, you know, I didn't think I would do that well with her, and I thought I was going to spend literally all day working with her, so wasn't the case, luckily. But I'm just being so careful, avoiding everything, taking small hits without much end lag, you know, just doing really safe moves. Which is, if you're going for this, I really encourage it. Although at the very end, I finished with not much time left, so just be careful about that. There's definitely a time crunch at the end. I wish you'll see. So, yeah, 2 minutes 50 seconds left against these Master Beasts. I just lost my first stock. I was like, oh no, I should have been saving that last stock for the Master Swords and Master Blades. Luckily took out the Master Beast without taking much extra damage from him. You know, 38% is not that bad. And luckily, because Palutena has a counter, it makes the Master Edges, or whatever it's called, I don't know. It makes them much more manageable. And also with her Reflect as well, you can reflect against those projectiles that he launches out. Even though I kind of failed right here, I think I did later, and those do tons of damage against him. So if you can reflect, definitely do. But see what I mean? These counters, just that's the way to go about doing these. If you have a character with a counter, and you're going for a nothing harder, like, see, this is what I can do. You can reflect. You're going for nothing harder. And you find this is the toughest. Definitely get a character with a counter or a character with a reflect. Palutena has both, so, you know, I think she's a pretty good option if you're trying to just get that what's it called? If you're going for the, wow, I'm drawing a blank here. If you're going for the challenge, that's the word. If you're going for the challenge, definitely Palutena is a pretty solid choice if you're good with her. Because she has that counter and the reflect. Obviously, that doesn't apply to all the previous rounds, but in terms of this finale, it helps tremendously. As you saw, you can just basically reflect damage and just do tons of damage. So get on that if you people always ask me for advice. So there's some advice from good old Fishy, I guess. So yes, I have some trouble with this shadow because again, I am playing so cautiously. If just one of those wings hit me in the sweet spot, I'm GG, game over. But I managed to get her with a back air. This back air, her Palutena's back air is pretty strong, I find. And also blocks them because it uses her shield, which is pretty cool. But gotta heal up, and again, very cautious version of this. I think I got some extra time here. So continuing on, I'm really, you'll see what I'm doing. I'm just taking out all the enemies I can, running past enemies that I know that I can run past, and just avoiding damage really at all costs. I'm just remembering the end of this gameplay actually, and it's pretty funny. So, taking out all these guys, everything's going pretty smoothly. Only at 6%, pretty comfortable position right now with Palutena going on. This guy just doesn't want to die, so there you go. That'll do it. And you can honestly just see how careful I am playing with this character. Like, look, I'm making no risky moves in the slice. I know I make so many risky moves, but I'm making, double jumping to single jump things. But yeah, I still fall in the lava. How do I do that? Wow, I think my friend actually arrived at the end of this gameplay, so I kind of stopped getting too hard to explain. But yeah, I'm just playing so cautiously and carefully. I really don't want to have to start again because I've done this before, and not just once, where I got to almost the very end with a character on my first try. and oh yeah, and then I just can't get anywhere close for the next third try. So I didn't want to do that same mistake with Palutena, so I was like, okay, I am in the second part of this, and I am definitely not starting again. So this is gonna be the run. This is run number 1, and I've only done it with one other character on the show. I somehow fall into the lava there for some. I don't even understand. It's just a good thing, but and as I say, very cautious, just teleporting away. Even though I might have made that jump, not taking any chances. And seriously, like it is worth it, I think. And this is the part you'll see how cautious I really am being. God, just take out every single enemy and threat possible. These guys, these guys just took it up a notch with these guys. Like I said, my friend coming on, so I'm kind of saying hi, blah blah blah. 81%, not good. I don't want to get to that 100 because then I risk falling into lava and dying, just instantly losing my life. So I'm trying to get all these stages, and it's not giving me any luck. Realize that she has a crazy high up smash, so did that. I'm trying to just do small damage against this just to spawn the other enemies, and it's not spawning them. I don't get it. I think you have to do a certain amount of damage before they spawn, but as you can see, there you go. They spawn now, and trying to just kick them off, knock them off pretty easily, just not taking any chances. But this is where it gets dangerous. Less than a minute now. This guy has a fully charged blast, and I'm in range. That would kill me if it hits me. If it would hit me, knocking me into the blast zone, game over. And he charged another one somehow instantly. So I'm trying to get out of there. I probably should have countered. Counter would have worked, but again, not taking any risks. Forward air match, talking to the lava, and now I'm hauling it to this without falling into the blast zones because 97% is still very high. Gone to this platform, and I know it's basically about to this point. Kill it. 30 seconds left. Just in the nick of time. But with that timer still going, who knows what was going to go happen. But luckily, it does stop. So, that's Palutena. This is an exciting episode, actually. But I want to thank you guys all so much for watching this episode of Nothing Harder. Make sure you guys click that subscribe button, click that like button, and share this on video or on Facebook, Twitter, any social medias if you medias or blah 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 that you like. No fail accomplished because I did this on my first try. Submit your questions in the comments below as well. Suggest the character for the next time. And this is FishyFisher. I'll see you in the next video.